Hey, Mason, I just want to say congrats on the sale, man. I was just kind of going over some information. Just wanted to check up with you before I go in and talk to her. I know that it says her name's Susan right here. Is that a preferred name?
Yeah, I think she just went by Susan. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then, I saw her and her husband were sitting out there. Do you know if he's a decision maker or she's the decision maker?
I think it's her for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Awesome. It says she works at the barbecue spot downtown. Do you know anything about that? Is there anything I need to know?
No, I think she was kind of a bigwig over there, but honestly, I don't know much about it.
Okay. Awesome. Another thing I really like to ask is there any concerns or objections that she might have that she might be, mad about?
No, she's super excited out there, actually. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Any hot buttons that I really need to touch on, maybe to get her?
Well, she's a little upset. She's trading because she has a $4,000 service bill she doesn't want to pay.
I gotcha.
That's kind of what's going on here. But other than that, no.
Okay, awesome. So moving on. So, are these all the numbers that you guys agreed to?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. And then I don't think she's got pretty good credit, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now, hey, congrats, Miss Susan.
Thank you.
On your new vehicle. I saw you're getting the Toyota Sequoia.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the ABC Motors family. My name is Mason Self. I'm the business manager here at ABC Motors. I have a few key responsibilities here, like verifying your information, completing your vehicle transaction, and getting you in and out as fast as possible. Does that sound good?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So right here, is this the way you want your name to be on the paper?
Yes, that's spelled correctly.
Okay. So I see you're purchasing a Sequoia, like I said. Do you want me to add anybody else's name to that title?
No, this would just be mine.
Okay. So what made you choose this vehicle?
Well, I was here getting my Durango worked on, and I was walking the lot because they told me I had a $4,000 service bill. So
wow.
I picked out this one, and I really like it.
Awesome. So what do you like most about the new Sequoia?
Let's see. I like its third row, and I like it has captain's chairs in the second row.
Awesome. So you did say that you're trading in your Durango. Did you buy that new?
I did, yes.
So by my calculations, you drive about 15,000, 20,000 miles a year.
Give or take, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So these are the figures that you guys agreed to, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So I see you're putting $5,000 down, and unfortunately there's no rebate on this, but you do have a discount of $3,000, and that leaves you with an unpaid balance of $63,041. Is that something that you'll be handling the balance with us through one of our banks or credit unions?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. So honestly, Susan, the next few questions are kind of sensitive. Are you okay with discussing them here, or would you like to go to the privacy of my office?
Right here's okay.
Okay. So the income shown here is $13,950. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And is that before or after taxes?
That is gross.
Okay. Awesome. And then how is that paid? Weekly, monthly?
Monthly, yes.
Okay. Awesome. Do you have any additional income that you would like to disclose?
No. Nope,
Okay.
just that.
Awesome. So when I was reviewing your credit, I did notice a few things that the finance company will ask me about, and I would rather give them your words than mine. Would you mind explaining what happened with your Ally account? Why is that unpaid?
Well, to be honest, that was from my ex, and he's supposed to be covering the payments, but I went and got the car from him, and now, it's my car, so I'm making the payments.
Wow. Exes are horrible.
Oh, I hate them.
So honestly, I have enough information to get everything started for you. It'll probably take me about 25 to 29 minutes. Does that work with you?
That's extremely specific, Mason.
Yeah, well, 25 to 27, it's a craft. I really know about how long it's going to take, and I may be done in 22, but did you think 27? Let's go. Hey, Susan. Honestly, you'll be receiving a survey from a manufacturer that will ask you if someone at the dealership explained to you the factory warranty coverages. Is that true?
Yeah, I think Mr. Salesman did, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Salesman's a great guy.
Yeah, Mr. Salesman.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great name. What's your understanding of that warranty he was talking to you about?
3-year 36 and a 5-year 60 powertrain.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that means.
Well, the powertrain is, the transmission, the motor, everything like that.
Okay.
So there's actually more coverage than that. And as I mentioned, one of my roles is to make sure that you understand in detail what those are. So the easiest way to show you your coverage is on this graph right here.
Ooh, I like pictures.
Yeah, so that's a great graph. And your new vehicle is protected by the manufacturer warranty. And so we'll just start with, the 1212 with the tires and wheel. Unfortunately, that only covers defects only.
Oh.
And you said you drive about 20,000, 15,000, 20,000 miles a year.
Uh-huh.
So with your manufacturer warranty, you already have 6,000 miles in the car. And so that leaves you about 30,000 miles. That's only a year and a half, 2 years that you'll be covered under the manufacturer warranty. And you plan on having this car for 6 years. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, it sounds about right. So what am I going to do about the other time?
Yeah, so that's something we could talk about in a little bit. That's just, something that we help you take care of. So you also have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain coverage, as we talked about.
Oh, okay.
And then you also have a 5-year unlimited miles corrosion warranty.
What's corrosion?
Corrosion is like when the metals rust, and anything starts to happen from the inside out. If it happens from the rust or from the salt on the road, it is not covered.
Okay.
This includes, your factory includes roadside assistance, but no rental car and no towing. So you know how I mentioned limited manufacturer warranty because there are some exclusions. Those exclusions are manufacturer defects only, wear and tear, rental vehicle, trip interruption, tire and wheel road hazard coverage, key and key fob replacement, windshield repair, dent and ding, cosmetic coverage, interior coverage against stains, rips and tears, and vehicle security.
There's a bunch of stains in my back seat.
Yeah, there is. I saw it.
Yeah, he's messy.
Yeah, I definitely. Based upon what you told me earlier about your driving habits, how long you intended on keeping this car, you have some great coverages at the beginning of your loan. But honestly, towards the middle and end, you have a lot of exposure.
I don't mind exposure, but yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. So do you have any questions about the factory coverage that I provided to you?
No, I think you've kind of answered any questions I had, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So now we're going to talk about some of the things that we do offer externally.
Okay.
Okay, so, vehicle service contract, this is something that, covers you over everything. It's additional to the bumper to bumper. We say that, but it doesn't really cover your bumpers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that you think would be interesting?
Yeah, I definitely want coverage. I don't want to be having to make another service payment. That's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you saying you were just paying $4,000 in the shop.
Yeah, they're ripping me off, but whatever.
Yeah, that happens too. But I think our service guys will take really good care of you. So this right here, this actually makes it so that with the payment that you do, you wouldn't have to cover any of that $4,000. It would be covered for you. Yeah. So does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay, awesome. So I X'd out gap, as you can see, because I don't think you need it. You're putting $5,000 down, had a paid off trade. So there's no real point in that. Total loss care is something that would be of service to you just because, you are putting $5,000 down, and if you pull out of the dealership and somebody hits you and your car breaks in half, you own both halves. There's nothing else we could do, but this covers that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Tire and wheel, I also have that X'd out just because, we have a better program that includes that, that I'll tell you later on. And I know you said you had a bunch of kids and the back seats are messy in your Durango.
You can call that kids.
Yeah, we have an environmental program that actually covers that. We spray it on the inside and out, and it actually covers any damage or, rips, tears, anything like that on the inside or on the outside.
Body fluids?
Body fluids as well.
Good.
You're all good on that one. So then the tech package, the tech in the cars, such as your phone, like that, the high-tech stuff, That's what this covers. And how long do you have an iPhone for?
I've had this one for like 2 years.
Okay, and that's about how long they last. So wouldn't you want to cover that and get a new one if it goes bad?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'll add that in there. Lease care is something I won't talk about just because you're not leasing the car. Theft, we unfortunately don't offer that here just because the crime rates are so low. And maintenance, maintenance is just something that we would add on because how inflation happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oil changes are $120 now. They used to be $80.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the next 5 years, while you have this car, it could go up even more. If you pay for it now, you eliminate the higher payments.
Mm-hmm.
So with this, you pay for it up front, and then all you have to do is worry about putting gas in your car.
Well, that's tough enough, but yeah, let's
Awesome.
do it.
Yeah, and then for the TPP, which is a total protection package, that's why I didn't tell you a little bit about our tire and wheel, because that includes any tire and wheel, any dent and ding coverage, towing and roadside assistance, key fob replacement and repair, and windshield repair.
Gotcha.
So is that something you'd be interested in as well?
Well, absolutely.
Awesome.
Load me up.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Do you have any questions before I move on to the Premier package?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
How could it be more premier than that?
Well, the Premier package highlights every product that we offer. So, some of the things you might not really need, like the gap or the lease and theft, or even the tire and wheel. We might just have an extra added on for that. I want to ensure you're aware of all of our options first, but you don't need them all. It's about your choice and what best fits you and your needs. And as I mentioned earlier, my goal is to get you out of here as fast as possible. So if we look at the value plan, you'll receive many of the same products and benefits I just described in the customer choice plan. However, this option does include the tech package only to cover the high-end tech components and does not include a vehicle service contract. Which means you'll be responsible for all the repairs for the next 6 years to your tires, windshield, dents, and lost keys. Mm-hmm. So these are your payment choices for the value plan, including your new Sequoia. Is that right?
Yeah.
Does that look good to you?
For the value,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like that payment, but I prefer the coverage of the customer choice package, really.
Okay. So you'll be going with the customer choice. Would you prefer 30 to 45 days until the first payment?
Let's do 45.
Okay, we can do that. So let me, before we can deliver the car, Susan, you'll have to sign a bunch of documents, and some of which are very legal. It is important that you understand that you have the right to know all the products and services our dealership provides, and it's my obligation to present them to you. So do you mind if I start?
No, please go right ahead.
Okay, so, thank you for signing all those forms. One of the last forms we review is the product declination page, and this form shows the product that you have accepted and the ones that you've declined to purchase. Starting with the products that you have purchased, we have the vehicle service plan for 60 months or 120,000 miles, whichever comes first, with a $0 deductible. You've selected gap coverage that will pay the difference between the net balance and that you owe and the finance company and the settlement from your insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
The TPP protection program for 5 years to cover your tires and wheels from road hazards, paintless, dent repair, key replacement, and windshield repairs for the next 5 years.
Okay.
So now moving on to the products that you just didn't think were right for you, you didn't choose. We have Resist All, which would have covered you from cosmetic damage on the interior and exterior for your vehicle for the next 6 years. And this would have prevented that, $2,000.
Let me stop you there.
Yeah.
I want that Resist All, and you're going to put it on my car.
I will love to put it on for $13.50 a month.
Take it out.
All right. Yeah. So, did you want to go ahead? So you do want to go ahead and put that on your payment?
I'm sorry. Take it out of my wallet. Yes, I want it.
Yep, I'll sign you up right now. Let me get that into your payment and get you all signed up. So the payment, as we discussed with adding that, the products that you have chosen will be at $680 for 72 months at 6.99 APR. What you're acknowledging by signing this form is that I've explained to you all the benefits and the options, as well as the cost per month of these products, and you have chosen to purchase them. If you would please sign here on the customer line. Congratulations on your new Sequoia, and have a great day.
Thank you.